Hello there, my name's Richard Horsman and I want to share something I've been working on during lockdown with you. I call it my MIDIThing, it's a working title. Please forgive the shoddy camera work and probably shoddy audio as well, because it's all going to be filmed on my phone because that's all I've got to do it on at the moment. Anyway, what are we doing? This is a program I've been writing that essentially generates MIDI triggers. MIDI triggers on multiple channels that can all be sent off to do things in your modular. What's clever about that? Nothing really. It looks quite cool, but it's the basis for things that will come next. I'm not really interested in creating mad drum patterns. What I want to do is create MIDI streams from, I don't know, image data, other data, and this is kind of a test bed for that, to be able to connect images to MIDI to modular synths via my application. So what we got? We've got hardware set up. What we got? We have got a Raspberry Pi in here inside this box. Here it is. With a little TFT screen attached to it. It is touch screen, but it doesn't work very well. But it's a touch screen. Attached to that we have a wire that goes all the way down here to this, which is a little USB MIDI interface. That is then connected into here, which is connected to this MIDI to CV module as part of the Endorphins shuttle system. There's also Pamela's new workout module here, which is being used for the start and stop, and the MIDI clock, which is coming out of here, and you guessed it, back down the wire and into here again. The output of the, take it back a stage. The MIDI clocks, MIDI gates, MIDI triggers appear here, and they're being fed into the Squid sample module. So we've got some drums which are going out down here into the ES9, down another wire into another PC and into Ableton so we can hear it. So where shall we start? Oh yeah, let's get it going, I guess. So yeah, let's just taking it back again. Let's kill that. When we launch the application, the application's written in processing, by the way, and then the executables created for Linux, which is running here. I'm going to start it up. When I start it up, it gives you 5 seconds to intervene, and if you intervene, you can then go through and choose a different MIDI input device or MIDI output device. So it enumerates all the input and output devices at startup. And it remembers the last one you used, and if you wanted to use that one, you just let it start. So let's select, this is the little USB MIDI device you saw. Click on start. What it's doing then is going off to a config file or two. Let's have a look at those. So the first config file is, this is the one that sets up the MIDI devices and remembers the last one it used. And the second one, if I can find my mouse, is this one, which is quite big. This defines the performance, which is essentially what the machine creates, and also all of the phrases within that. Now, each phrase is a little sequencer, independent sequencer. They all share the same MIDI clock, but there are little independent sequencers. So we've got a performance that has, in this case, 8 phrases. So let's go back and have a look. On screen you can see it's default performance and it has 8 little sequences. If we go over here and press this start button, I'm going to pan back to the module while I do it. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Wow, there it goes. So we got 8 phrases. The first one is a kick drum, second one's a snare drum. The other ones are basically the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th outputs of the squid sample, whatever happens to be loaded into that at the time. So yeah, we've not got a very exciting pattern there, but what we can do using the keyboard is select various keyboard modes. Realising now that I should have had this on the tripod. But if we select M for mute mode, and we press the channel's number, so channel number 1, it's muted. So let's mute some more, there we go. So we've now just got channels 2 and 5 running. So what we can do now is enter another keyboard mode, which is the randomize mode. And if we press 2, it's randomized number 2. The speed of it and also the beats. Press it again. And again. Oh, that's an exciting one. And again. Let's bring the first one back in. So we're going to switch back to mute mode. Unmute the first track. Let's randomize the first one. Let's unmute everything. And randomize everything. Wow, chaos. Change the kit. Of course, you can use the triggers for, well, not just drums. Let's pull a couple of these. It's making that noise. And it's making it in time with change the tempo, pattern does work out. Not like that, you can't. That's reset. So the output, not great at the moment, but the idea seems to be working. Yeah, next steps are to make the things much more listenable to, and also to use less drum beaty type stuff and more tuney type stuff. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes next. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.